Arab world. I spoke to Egypt's first woman tourism minister, Her Excellency Rania al-Mashat, and asked her how the tourism sector is doing at the moment.
Well, first, we're very excited to be here at ATM. It's an annual event for us. We're here this year with very good news on Egypt. Just last month from the World Travel and Tourism Council, Egypt received the Champion Award for Resilience in Tourism. Our numbers are very decent. Our growth rate has been 16.5%, which is 4 times the global average of 3.9%. And the country is doing very well. We've been receiving visitors from different countries. And of course, Arab tourism is an important part of our numbers. 20% of tourists to Egypt come from the Arab world.
Now, you are, Egypt's, Minister of Tourism. You're a woman as well. What have you brought to this job since you started it?
Oh, wow. I'm the first female Minister for Tourism since 1960 when the ministry was established. It's a very big responsibility, but it's a very important strategic move for the country. The political leadership believes in the role of women, and for the first time we have more than 20% of our cabinet positions are held by women in very atypical jobs, tourism being one of them. Something else which is quite important for us in the sector is we are moving towards international trends and implementing the Sustainable Development Goals of the UN, and one of them is gender equality. So in our training programs, for example, we try to have a minimum number of women participating. We're trying to create more culture with respect to acceptance of women in these types of jobs, and it starts from the top.
We're hearing a lot about the Grand Museum of Egypt. Tell us a little bit about that briefly.
Yes, the Grand Egyptian Museum, and here, this is part of our campaign. The GEM is an abbreviation. The Grand Egyptian Museum is going to be open in the 4th quarter of 2020. Therefore, our campaign is GEM 2020. It is going to be the only museum in the world that is dedicated to one civilization, showcasing one civilization. Something else which is quite unique about the museum is it will include the full collection of Tutankhamun. And as you can see here in the booth, we have holograms for his collection. Something else, even though you might be seeing Egyptian monuments in different countries and different museums in the world, but this is the only museum where the pyramid is your backdrop. And therefore, it is going to be a very unique experience for everyone who visits.
Security is an issue with travel at the moment for many travelers coming particularly from one of your main source markets, which is Europe. How are you dealing with that?
Security is a key priority for the country, and actually the award that we received from the World Travel and Tourism Council for resilience is for the infrastructure spending that was done in security. We have been investing heavily in making sure that everyone who comes and visits feels safe and secure, and visitors have been voting with their feet. The numbers lately have been on the rise, and 2019 promises to be a very good year, another very good year, and therefore all these vibes are just proving that the country is back robustly, and everyone should come and visit.